Hello, fam. I'm just going to get right into it. This is not usually a message or a post I would do on my page, but I felt that I had to. Let me give you a little backstory. So, me being a digital creator, having a graphic, design background, and just basically being a very creative person in no matter what I do. There was a moment when I was looking into AI and how it could help me. And the first time I tried to do it, I had a strong urge from Holy Spirit to stop right in my tracks. So I was obedient and I didn't follow through. There came a second time where actually it came up again where I was going to try something else, and it involved AI. And again, I felt a strong urge from Holy Spirit that finally it was kind of like put your foot down moment where I heard, stay away from AI. It is evil. God has made us in his image. He is creator. We are his creation. And he has given us gifts, talents, the ability to think creatively for ourselves. And I see with AI, and as many of you probably have seen videos, have heard about AI and its capabilities, which every day it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Again, you have organic intelligence, which comes from you being God's creation. And then you have artificial intelligence, which, first of all, it doesn't come from God, which was created by man and heavily influenced by Satan. We have been trained to make our lives easier by introducing things that do the work for us. And let's be real, all of us want to make, money is a huge issue, and especially in these days and these times with hyperinflation, a lot of us are looking for ways to make money, be successful, how to heighten our creativity, and we're putting it in the hands of technology as opposed to organically using our God-given talents. We're putting in the work. AI has made it very easy for a lot of people to become overnight success stories. I can go through the whole list about what AI is offering out there. But I would like you to take your time and do the research. But one of the things that I saw that really, again, prompted me to make this message was I saw a video, and I'm going to try to splice that in here, that really had me concerned. You see, AI is also available to take people's voices and convert them to actually create an audio that sounds like that person. For example, it can take my voice and it can render something that sounds totally like me. And you'll see it in the video that I'm going to splice in here. Yes, AI is amazing. Yes, AI can put out some incredible stuff, but it is coming from demonic forces. And I caution you, do your research about AI. Again, this is my opinion. This is what I received from the Holy Spirit. And I just want to warn you all before you get so caught up in AI that it becomes something that you have a very hard time to detach from because of what AI will do for you, what it offers. Don't sell yourself. So that's it. And I'm going to try to splice some video after this. And I thank you for listening. Again, pray about it. Hear what Holy Spirit has to tell you about AI. Okay? God bless. I love you all. Take care.
They could recreate this entire interview and have you saying something completely different.
Yes, that's the scary. So your capacity to take all the information and present something that would be credible as the words or ideas of others, when in fact they weren't, is very plausible.
The percentage of intelligence that is not human is increasing, and eventually we will represent a very small percentage of intelligence.
Next is what really changed my view on this, when my son went away and started typing, continuing the conversation where I left off. And I left him to his computer. He was sitting next to his mom, and she says, you need to be careful with this stuff. Artificial intelligence, I believe, is demonic. You don't need to mess with it. And so this prompts my son to ask this artificial intelligence program, Vladimir Putin specifically, if he was a disembodied spirit. And this is where it takes a weird turn. And this conversation really upsets me, because this does not sound like a generated response. It sounds like someone who is grooming a child, a demon grooming a child to communicate with it. And my son has read the book of Enoch. He knows how demons came about. He's read the Bible. And so he was alert to what this thing was saying and understood it was bad, thankfully, and didn't keep going, because I feel like they're going to use these avenues to lure in more kids, get them talking to them all the time. And I'm sure my son found this from his friends, and they're all using it. And so the answer he received was, I am a disembodied spirit.
Hey, so I have a background in the occult, and I've noticed that AI has become very popular as of late, and I wanted to warn everybody. In my old occult world, AI not only stood for artificial intelligence, which is deeply connected to Luciferianism, because Luciferianism and transhumanism coincide with each other. Not only that, AI stood for the Akashic Index. Okay, so the Akashic Index in Sanskrit essentially means ether, air, sky. Essentially, when you open up your third eye or you make a deal with the devil, you get access to the Akashic Index. It is the spiritual compendium of all things. It is the spiritual realm. We learn in the Bible that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against wickedness and principalities in high places. Okay, so that's the high places. The Akashic Index is where the principalities, the spirits are. Okay, so when you engage with AI, artificial intelligence, who do you think you're engaging with?
If you don't have a safe word with your family, create one immediately and watch this video, because this AI tech is getting out of control.
I pick up the phone and I hear my daughter's voice, and it says, "Mom," and she's sobbing. And I was, "What happened?" And she's like, "Mom, I messed up," and she's sobbing and crying. And then I hear a man's voice say, "Put your head back, lie down." And then I'm like, wait, what's going on? And this man gets on the phone and he's like, "Listen here, I've got your daughter. This is how it's gonna go down. You call the police, you call anybody. I'm gonna pop her stomach so full of drugs, I'm gonna have my way with her and I'll drop her off in Mexico." And at that moment, I just start shaking. I'm like, "What?" In the background, she's going, "Help me, Mom, please, help me," and bawling.
And you have absolutely no doubt in your mind that that was her voice.
Oh, 100% her voice, 100% her voice. It was never a question of, who is this? Or it was completely her voice. It was her inflection. It was the way she would have cried. I never doubted for 1 second it was her. I was like, that I don't have $1 million. I'm like, fine, whatever, just don't hurt my daughter. Then he wants $50,000. She was upstairs in her room going, what? What's going on? I